semua yang hadir. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Malaysians, ada Sarawak lang, ni hao bang, anjua kucing hilang hoseo. I look at the enthusiasm, not only here, but everywhere I go. I look at the enthusiasm of the people, and I know that come 16 April, we will show Barisan Nasional out from Sarawak politics. Yeah! Why? Why are we looking for change? Why do the people of Sarawak want change? Put up change! Why do we say that enough is enough? It's more than enough! Because for many years you have been led by one government, the Barisan Nasional government. 53 years they have ruled Malaysia. And after 53 years, what do they come and tell you? Rubbish! They come and tell you, one Malaysia. One Malaysia. When I ask them, which one? You would tell me. No answer. Don't know what to say. And not only that, if you say one Malaysia now, what was it before? What happened before this?
No Malaysia. No Malaysia.
The politics of division practiced by Barisan Nasional. What did they do to the races of Malaysia? They separated us. The Prime Minister of Malaysia, Najib Tun Razak, should be ashamed of himself. Yeah! There is nothing to be proud about coming here and saying to us, let's become one Malaysia now. What does that reflect? That reflects the fact that the Barisan Nasional policies have failed all these years. Yeah! He himself recognizes it, and that's the reason why you see today even our flag has changed. Everywhere you go you see a one and a Malaysia inside. It doesn't make sense. Why one Malaysia? You go to America, do you have one America? Do you have one Australia? Do you have one India? Then why do you need to have one Malaysia? Aren't we proud of Malaysia alone? This is Barisan Nasional. Now we in the DAP, not only now, for years and years, what have we been saying? We have been saying that the time has come for all Malaysians to unite and us to create what is known as a Malaysian Malaysia. We have been consistent. We have fought for a Malaysian Malaysia not only now. We have fought for a Malaysian Malaysia since the 60s. And when our leaders speak about Malaysian Malaysia, what happens? We get arrested. We get eaten. 2 years in Kamunting, free of charge, courtesy of Barisan Nasional. This is the fact. And after 20 years, Tun Mahathir Mohamad says, hey, no, actually I didn't want to sign, The police forced me to sign. Tun Mahathir, there are other ways to sell a book. If you want to sell a book, you sell the book. But let me tell you, I was a victim of this law. I was 15 years old when Operation Lalang took place. It was no joke. They bring you down. The idea of a detention under the ISA is to break you down mentally. And let me tell you, when they break the individuals down, they also break the families down. The families suffer. We went through hell for 18 months. And now Tun Mahathir says he didn't want to do it. This is a joke. And what are you going to do? In 20 years' time, is Najib going to write a book? Or Pala going to write a book and say, I also didn't want to retain the Hindra 5?
Nonsense!
This is the problem with a government that has ultimate power. You give power to people like this who abuse it. And later on, when they're old, they realize that they have done something which is unforgivable. And therefore they try to explain. We don't want explanations. Let us send a message also to Mahathir. No need for explanation. What has happened has happened. It's in the past. Let us make sure it doesn't happen to anybody else in the future. We in the DAP, we've been consistent. Malaysia from the start. PAS. A lot of people say PAS is Islamic. Fundamentally Islamic. I work with them in Selangor, no problems. Much easier to work with them than UMNO. Yeah. I am telling you. Decent people. PKR is a multiracial party. Multiracialism, multiracial politics in Malaysia was started by us in PKR, PAS, DAP, Pakatan Rakyat. But it started here. It started here in Sarawak. Prior to 2008, the elections in Sarawak, the message was sent, a signal was sent to the whole of Malaysia that the people of Malaysia have now recognized and realized that the power is in their hands. They can make a change. And from there, the wind blew back to Malaysia, Peninsular Malaysia, elections, what happened? We succeeded a tsunami which saw 5 states fall into the hands and governance of Pakatan Rakyat. Do you believe that can happen before? Anybody here believe? I also didn't believe. But what does it tell us? It tells us that Malaysians can change things if they want. And I have been around many places, you can hear from my voice. A lot of ceramah. And I can say to you this, there is going to be a second tsunami. It is coming and it is going to start here in Kuching, in Sarawak. The many have come, they have spoken. They have said many things and I don't propose to repeat most of the arguments. But let me ask you simple questions. Perhaps that will make you think about what you need to do next week. The richest state in Malaysia. Which is the richest state? Sarawak. Richest state is Sarawak. Biggest state in terms of land, Sarawak. Where the money? Where is the money of Sarawak gone? Where is the money of Sarawak gone? You say it's the richest state. Ada balak, ada minyak, ada gas, ada tanah, ada buaya. Itu buaya nanti kita cerita. Kena tumbuk ini buaya. But you people say to me that the wealth is here in Sarawak. Do you see the wealth around you in Sarawak? No! Do you see the wealth here in Sarawak? No! Who is responsible for this? Who is responsible for this? Take more! Who wants more and more and more? How many years has he been Chief Minister?
Too long!
How many years?
Too long!
30 years! I keep asking everybody in Sarawak, you got nobody else, huh? Nobody else who can be Chief Minister. Barisan Nasional, are you not ashamed of yourself? The SUPP and the other names? Are you not ashamed that for the last 30 years you could not choose another leader? And not only that, now you come and say to us, new faces, many new faces. Very good. I look at your new faces and I can tell you, they will remain new faces. Are you prepared, the new faces, are you prepared to tell time to go? Are you prepared to tell him that the time has come for you to go? Yeah! The people of Sarawak, you must. This election is about pack more. I like the name, so I use it. Pack more. This election is about pack more.